Hey everyone, my name is Alex and I'm here from iChongqing and I'm here with Adam. Keis one?
Keis one, yeah.
You're here in the lovely city of Chongqing. We can just peek out the side of our eyes here and see the beautiful skyline. Chongqing, first impressions?
I was blown away by the size. As we came in, I had a great flight. We flew right over the top of the city and I had a window seat and I was able to just look down and see it all as we were coming in. Actually, we came over the outskirts first and I was like, oh wow, it's really big. And then we got closer and I realized that was the city. I was just blown away at the size, the high-rise buildings as far as you could see.
Is there some characteristics about the city that maybe remind you, you're an Australian, right?
Yes.
Would anything remind you of Australia?
Nothing reminds me of Australia. Absolutely nothing. There's similarities I draw to other parts of Asia that I've traveled to, but I like that this definitely has a very unique feel. And it's even geographically, it's so mountainous. So as we were driving in, there's parts we were driving, I was blown away. You're at the bottom of a mountain, there's a cliff, and then a building starts on top of that. And that's so you're just looking up all the time. So fascinating. I left Australia 6 years ago. I left Australia. And I always wanted to live abroad and I always wanted to have the experience of living in a different country. I moved to Seoul in South Korea. I loved Korea. I had a Korean girlfriend many years ago and sort of introduced me to the culture. When 2020 came around, I got stuck out of there and I got stuck back in Australia for about 6 months. I then moved to Thailand because it was the first place that opened that I could get to. And for me, it was always going to be a temporary thing living in Thailand. And I just found my way there and found my footing. I started making YouTube videos. I had done it for a few years just as a hobby, but I started actually taking it seriously and looking at it as a business and as a job, and it started doing really well. So then Thailand has been my base, and now that everywhere's opening up, I'm able to travel more and I'm sort of exploring more places. Like you said, I'm well traveled around Asia, but China's the last place that I hadn't been yet. So my channel, while it is travel based, it's also very much a lifestyle channel. So it's more about me and a day in my life each day. So I'm quite quick at shooting, editing, and my whole video process, the turnaround process was quite quick.
Was there any stereotypes that people had of China before? Was it don't go or anything like that?
There absolutely is. Thankfully not for the people close to me. So my friends and family, they're all very supportive. My parents, they've always just trusted my judgment. And it's always paid off. I've had no dramas in all my travels. And I told them a long time ago, I was like, I will go to China and I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And they were excited for me, which is great. When I've hinted about it online a few times, and that's when I hear the negativity and people saying, are you going to be safe there? Are you sure? Or people saying, oh, it's not what you think it's going to be and you're going to have to do this and do all these things. And, I'm here to crush that stereotype.
Where you and I wrap it up here in the studio, we're going to walk out in the streets here and maybe crush that stereotype. Let's have a look at what we can see here.
Absolutely.
On one of China's biggest cities, the mega city here at Chongqing.
Ta-da! Continuation on the streets here in Chongqing.
Blue skies today, huh?
Beautiful day.
Some general stereotypes. You mentioned safety.
Absolutely. Yeah, safety. I mean, you mentioned the blue sky. That's something I also wanted to address. Everyone has this opinion that China's super polluted and the air quality is bad. And if you look at this beautiful blue skies, sun behind us here. So it's a beautiful day.
And we're in pretty much the CBD, the central business.
That's right, yeah, right in the middle
of Chongqing. I mean, pretty big population here.
Yeah, and the safety, it hasn't even entered my mind that I need to worry about safety. Wandered around by myself all day, all night. I've got everything on me. Passport, all my money, credit card, camera, everything. I just really want to explore it and get to know it, start to understand the culture, and just really sink my teeth into this place.
I hear that you're going to some big data park because you want to try these autonomous vehicles.
Absolutely, yeah.
I hear that you're going to this mysterious, ghost village, or what is it called? Bangdu Ghost Village?
There's a ghost village.
Well, that's history. I heard that was a few thousand years old. You got quite an evening lined up for the weekend as well.
A bit of partying.
Okay.
Partying, hitting some clubs. And they seem like they're going to be very, very generous in providing a good experience for us. So
that's great.
I'm really looking forward to exploring some of the nightlife.
You saw the skyline light up last night. Have you ever seen a city light up like that?
That is great to see. I mean, I've watched all your videos. You know, the drone shots that you do, and I'm a night person. I love being out at night and enjoying the nightlife. So that's a really cool thing to see.
Let's walk over to the sign here, and it's pretty hot out today, isn't it? 37, 38.
Super hot, but I love the heat. I love the hot weather.
And it's really nice to see a lot of the planes coming in finally.
I'm assuming that's like what my flight path was yesterday when I said I flew right over the city.
Well, there is a famous, one of the famous landmarks here in the city, and you can just see into the distance here, the famous Raffles City. I would say it's one of the most iconic buildings there. You can just see it right about there, and you see the front of it is formed like the front of a sailboat because it's right in between where the rivers meet. Probably after you're done your tour here in CHongqing, and we're going to look forward to seeing some videos on your channel. Where can we find you again?
So the channel name is Keis1. Yeah, there'll be a lot of videos coming out. I've got a lot of content coming up, and I put it out quite quickly as well.
Your ideas are very different, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Great to have you here, Adam.
Thank you very much.
Let's have a great week. We'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to his channel. Share the links in the description below as well. Thanks for watching. Take care.